Family, all of a sudden, a major smear campaign have started against Mali and Burkina Faso in particular. Mali and Burkina Faso. All the Western media houses have regenerated and restarted their campaign. I don't know. They thought we are sleeping or what? They started a campaign. BBC, CNN, France 24. I mean, Al Jazeera also reported it. So the whole thing was put out by Human Rights Watch. You know, I spoke a lot about this Human Rights Watch here, right? I told you a lot about it, how they are connected to these NGOs, and even the Chief of Defense of Nigeria exposed these NGOs. You know, let me read some couple of stuff that they put out here, and then we get right into the conversation. See lies. You need to like this video. Okay, if you don't like this video, you won't help us, because this is the only way we can counter this. Whenever we see this narrative, we remember Gaddafi, we remember Kwame Nkrumah, we remember Patrice Lumumba, we remember Thomas Sankara, we remember all the great leaders who are away from us because of this same BBC and all this DW, France 24 and co narrative. This is what they are good at. How do you wake up and say that the military unalive civilians more than the T people? Meanwhile, the civilians are not protesting on the street against the government, if that is true. In Burkina Faso, when the mayor went and confirmed, these people are sleeping on the streets closer to the presidential palace, making sure that no harm comes to their leader. Is that somebody who is unaliving civilians? I'll tell you what is going on. Now, watch this. According to BBC, Human Rights Watch says about 1,837 civilians, including dozens of children, were, you can see it on your screen, in 57 incidents between January 2023 and August 2025. Out of the 1,837, they attributed most of the buying to 1,255 to the military and allied militia, with the rest blame on Islamic, these guys. Can you imagine that? Like, see the lie, the deception. They thought we are... And I watched the comment section of this post. I realized that the people are awake. Majority of the people are not buying this thing that they are putting out there. Now, they are calling that Traoré should be investigated. Traoré and Assimi Goïta should be investigated together with some of the military leaders for war crime and blah, 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 a whole lot of things. Then we are asking the question, Human Rights Watch, where were you when Togolese were found in gutter because they were protesting? Where were you? When some of them are missing up to now, we can't find out. Some of them were found in gutter, some of them were, videos came out. Where were you in Tanzania where, this thing happened? We didn't see you in action, where civilians lost their life. Where were you in the conversation? In Cameroon, a lot of people die. Where were you? You were nowhere to be found in the conversation. This is not the first time Human Rights Watch is doing this. Let me explain something simple to you, right? The Human Rights Watch and the NGOs, 5 and 6. The NGOs are the other arms of the Human Rights Watch. In, how do you call it? In Nigeria like this, the Chief of Defense came out and explained to us. They will come when they are advocating for the T group also and advocating for civilians also. That's how they call them human rights. You can't understand them. When this group come and launch against the civilians, what they do is that you will see these NGOs backed by Human Rights Watch. They will go, and then what I'm saying is not something secret. It is out there. You can go and check the speech of the defense minister of Nigeria. They will go and support the civilians. After supporting civilians, treating their wound, then they will go and they are going to support those other guys who came to cause the problem against the civilians. Now, when they are going there, they don't want the soldiers to follow them to know what they are doing. Later, sometimes you hear that these people have weapons and then you don't know where the weapons are coming from. I hope you connect that, right? They advocate for this group also. Because let me explain to you why they are furious that Burkina Faso is eliminating this group. When this group is out of the Sahel region, the activities will be ended in the Sahel region because the presence of these people make money to them. The activity of this T group in the region is what gave this human rights group survivor. I'm telling you the truth. The NGOs, their survival depend on how long these people stay in your region. The constant presence of these people in your region the Tea people in your region, give survivor to the NGOs and Human Rights Watch. On these issues, they make money from your country. That is why the chief of defense of Nigeria said, I mean, they will come and rent. We want the situation to end within a year. The people who come to help you solve the problem, they are renting an apartment of 10 years and paying 10 years in advance. What does that mean? They want the situation to continue. It means that they see into the future, the situation will remain there. So they will be sponsoring these people, claiming that they are supporting you, the government. Now, why are they pushing this? The reason why they are pushing this is what happened in the European Union Parliament. The whole thing started from the European Union Parliament. And it is not working. People are not buying it. The entire Sahel flame up. Okay, when the European Union passed the resolution, the entire Sahel flame up against them, protesting against them. Because in the European Union Parliament, they made it clear that Niger in particular like this, they said the activity of this T group is becoming too much and then people are dying too much and all that. The people protested against it. Now, they move it from there straight to the media houses. Now, these media houses are going to be publishing this, waiting that people will begin to buy. When people begin to buy, the international communities are calling that investigation because they want the people on their side. That is why they always come up with this report, I mean, each and every day. And I told you and I explained to you the reason why they are doing this by this particular time. It is because Ibrahim Traore was granted an interview and he exposed them on that interview. I will bring you detail of that particular interview. The interview is mixed with local journalists together with international journalists to ask him every question at all. They didn't structure the question. Everybody want to ask him questions regarding his performance and things we should look for in the future, things they are not okay with, everything. So he exposed them, some critical questions regarding these media houses. He exposed them there. And because of that, they wake up giddy with this. These are some of the reasons why Burkina Faso is suspending some of these media houses. These are some of the reasons why the NGOs are being kicked out, because the NGOs, they give reports, and these are some of the reports that the Human Rights Watch have been picking on, because they work hand in hand and their reports are complete lies against the government of Burkina Faso or against the leadership of the Sahel, because what they are not giving them chance to do what they have to do. The agenda and the reason why they are in there is being quashed. These are not people that come to your country and they want to go tomorrow. No, when they come because of insecurity, this is the time to make money. This is the time to profit. So if you are a government that you are trying to, take out cure the insecurity, you become their direct enemy. That is one thing right there. You need to understand. Same thing they did to Gaddafi, and the whole world was on their side. Gaddafi is nowhere to be found. Patrice Lumumba, name them. We know this pattern. This is not a new pattern to us in Africa. And this is 21st century. This is not, 1952.